Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today we're very excited to make an announcement. David Landry has joined the Gervais Group and we're really excited to have him on board. And so Dave, tell us a little bit about yourself and what attracted you to the Gervais Group.
Sure. Well, I have been in real estate in Massachusetts for the past 45 years. My wife and I both got our licenses, and when we first got married, we were buying and managing rental property. I spent time in both high-tech as well as in financial services, and my wife and I decided to retire to North Carolina 6 years ago. So we moved to North Carolina. I got my license in North Carolina and started the retail sales business, selling real estate in the eastern North Carolina area. What happened during the time period we were there, the past 6 years, we had 6 granddaughters that were born here in Massachusetts. So we decided it was time to move back closer to our family. And as a real estate agent trying to transfer into the Massachusetts area that I did not know all that much, what I started to do was I affiliated with the Keller Williams, Cape Cod, and Colonial Partners Market Center. And as I did in North Carolina, I started doing open houses. And that's where I met Nancy.
Yes.
The Gervais Group was gracious enough to let me shadow an open house side by side with Nancy. And the more I got to know Nancy and all of her team members, it just seemed like a great organization that had such a lot of experience on the Cape, that had a great chemistry working together, and it just seemed like a natural fit for me to move to become associated with the Gervais Group. I'm very excited and happy to be here.
Yeah, we're definitely happy to have you, man. It's been terrific. It's just been a short while now, but we've definitely found that it's been probably the most important thing for us, and Nancy can share, is we've known we need additional help, and we could really support another agent very well, and but we're just a little bit fussy, and
Definitely so.
I think a cultural fit was the most important thing, and we found David to be just that. So it's been great. But what was it? Nancy was the one that was bragging on him all the time. Come on, you got to meet David. You got to meet David. You got to meet David.
Absolutely. From the first time we met, there was instant. You're so professional, and it was just a pleasure doing the open houses with you. And you're making me look bad though, because when you're doing open house surveys, you're giving this much information, and I used to give this much. So you need to cut that out. And
which is twice as much as I do.
Exactly. Right. No, it's an absolute pleasure. It's just great to be able to talk through when we're doing a CMA or something like that. It's really been a pleasure.
Yeah, it really has, and we're doing that a lot, and Darcy's included in that as well. Now in the market, there's not always a lot of inventory to look at, and so now what we've got is 4 really experienced people that can look at something and give our input to really try to come up with the best possible pricing for our clients.
And what's very interesting is we're all within a couple of $1,000s when we do a comparison. That really feels good.
Yes. That's another thing that attracted me to the Gervais Group. It just seems like the culture here is very, very sharing. It's a learning-based culture. People aren't afraid to pass ideas off of each other, ask questions, give feedback. And I think that's a part of the culture that helps me as an individual agent grow, and I'm sure it helps all the other members on the team grow as well. So the culture here is it's unique in a lot of ways, and it's highly valued by me.
Awesome.
And us as well.
Well, David is located in Plymouth, and you live in the Pine Hills.
Yes.
And so especially in that area, if you have any needs at all, Tori will put his information up on the video. Just give him a call, and David's happy to help you out. And of course, we always are as well. So we welcome the opportunity to have you reach out, and I'm sure you're going to be getting to know David a lot over the coming months. You'll see him regularly in the videos. And David has kind of got a little bit of a niche in the luxury and waterfront, and I guess fellow sailors. A lot of information on that front, right?
Yeah, when we lived in North Carolina, we sailed a 45-foot sailboat from Newport, Rhode Island to our dock in New Bern, North Carolina. And what helped me grow my business there was the fact that I was a boater. I specialized in sailboats, which is different than power boats in terms of bridge restrictions and the depth restrictions, and a lot of buyers as well as sellers who had waterfront property. It was comforting for them to know that they could depend on a real estate agent to give them advice about how to navigate in and out of the waterways, what the depth of the water is, what the height restrictions are on the bridges. It just helps to bring that level of information to buyers and sellers in waterfront areas.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you call me with those questions, I'm just asking him anyway. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure that there's going to be some great videos here featuring you talking about those types of things, because there is a lot of stuff there that people need to know and want to know when they're coming to the Cape. So I guess that's all. Anything else there, folks?
Yeah, no, I'm just so happy you're with us. This is fantastic. Thank
I'm
you.
very, very happy to be a part of the Gervais Group.
Awesome.
Yes.
Same. So we'll see you next week. Thank you.